but there's 4 games to go and we are just a short flight away from Nagpur. Here in Raipur, we had a 6 fest over there. And who knows what lies in store here. This is number 2 out of 5. We are in this giant stadium here, the capital of Chhattisgarh. Still pretty much in the center of India to watch India take on New Zealand at the Shahid Vian Singh International Cricket Stadium here. They only had one T20 international here before. This is a fair distance away from the center of the city. And it's a mammoth stadium. This takes 65,000 people, one of the biggest in the world and the biggest playing area in any ground in India. So it'll take some filling, but with enthusiasm here in Raipur, I won't be surprised if it does. They get a match that has as much action as the previous one did. They'll go back satisfied too.
Is that he will be playing the 3rd and the 5th game, and
noise in it. The atmosphere out. Bumrah not playing today, or they're just managing.
He said that he needs a bit of game time. He hasn't played. Is going with. They feel that is enough for him. Once,
but what it means is that the very impressive Harshdeep.
He wants to be in that starting. Does arrive, you would assume he'll be in. So he's really fairly orthodox. It's a little.
And once again, there's a play and miss early on. Very good away movement for the left-arm swing bowler,
which got rid of Devon Conway.
Fine space on the offside. The ball will reach the boundary and it'll leave the batter a lot happier.
Big difference between the 2 shots. One, he went searching for the first one. He really did go hard at the first one. But you look at the way that he held back on this. There's no great flourish. It's just a great piece of timing.
Not sure this was hit as well. But it'll still go for 4. Ishan Kishan is a man in the deep. 2 boundaries for Conway.
He did really well to get there, Ishan Kishan, but you'd have to say it's a...
He went surging after that first ball, didn't he? First ball swung, being dealt with.
Yes, so just sack folks who's not going to...
Now this will go way beyond the boundary. These are bigger boundaries here. But Conway's thrown the kitchen sink at it. And he's an early contender for the Apollo Tyres Go the Distance. I reckon that's about 63, 64 meters to... He's got to beat the man inside the circle as well. This is a mammoth over for New Zealand. 8.
Lobby yesterday, and he said he'd...
Hardik Pandya gets a little extra bounce. Preferred with the new ball over Rana. And I think that's because when
he hit one of them, but it really took...
One force change for India with Akshar Patel. Deep Yadav has to come in. But if you want to
bowl or a bowler who can bat, about last ODI, but if Bumrah has scored.
That's what you expect from Seifert, don't you? Seifert and Allen.
Put pressure on.
Just into the body.
Outrageous, isn't it, cricket these days? I mean, this is the first over of Hardik Pandya. You've got one that's hit you on the gloves. You've got a wild swing 3rd ball, so it's not working that way.
No timing on that.
Play that way expansively outside off.
And a little more wood on it, and they'll take the run. They'll take the run. It's a pretty good over though. 7 off at 25 for no.
Can he get 2? He'll come back for 2, you would imagine. No, he slipped. That is in support and reflect still missing. And
it's a better ball. Sneak a single. It's in a lovely part of...
Beautiful part of the world, Harsha. It's a wonderful beach, but it has...
He needs to clear the field, which he does easily for 4.
He'll go onside. Conway will go through the offside because of the natural movement back, and there's not a lot of it. but that is a plan for Seifert. There's only 2 on the onside in front of square. With
Point is coming in off the boundary.
But is going to handle this now because, yes, they...
This time, one bounce, 4 over square leg. Dug it in, hoping to produce the false shot. The shot was there, it wasn't false.
Yeah, and the thing is, you didn't have a feel for that. You pushed the man to long on and you've dug it in short with no protection.
Through the offside for 4, there's just runs everywhere. There isn't a part of the ground they're not accessing.
That's very clever batting and a wonderful exhibition this from New Zealand to begin with. Seifert having hit him through the onside twice. Arshdeep Singh knew he was looking there or thought he was looking there. So he just...
And he plays it fine. This isn't great bowling, I'm afraid, because he didn't have support on the onside, and so he's now gone for 36 in 2 overs. New Zealand are 43 for no loss. Straight up, this should be taken. A little bobble, but eventually it's in the hands. Once again, Harshit Rana shows the number 4.
As he walks back for 19, New Zealand 40.
Better player than that. Free stroke.
Up very high. And very well taken. Ishan Kishan. It was a steepler and an early strike.
3 for 2 New Zealand.
The wicket maiden in. Oh, crunch down the ground from Rachin Ravindra. His first maximum. 50 up.
He picked the slower one up pretty early. In the slot, as they say.
Oh, hammered through the offside. That is a shot of high class from Rachin Ravindra.
It just tells you how good this pitch is. Last month, when there was a one-day game between India and South Africa, more than 700 runs were scored then.
Mid-wicket, that is huge. It's into the crowd, that one. Clears the moat. Making the most of the last over of the power play.
Every now and then.
Wow, 91. Put another 3 on that. That's 96, 97, I think. 3 or 4 or 5 metres more. He has hammered that. Doesn't bother. Does not bother. Oh, 92 metres, that one. Very good from Rachin Ravindra. Great.
2,000 runs in T20 cricket.
We've seen some big hits, we've seen some big overs, and it just continues. We're in for a run fest here.
That's exactly.
Oh, 4. But there's very little you can do as a bowler. You didn't do too much wrong. You threw it wide. It's the nature of the modern game. You throw your bat at everything. It comes off sometimes. 50 of the partnership in 25 balls. Jeez, hit that ball so well. Now, you've seen so many sixes today. 6 in all, 11 boundaries. That was just hit as well as anything. Maybe better than most shots. Miss it. There's a fielder underneath. Takes the catch. It's all or nothing today in Raipur. And Phillips is the one who goes after a rollicking partnership with Rachin Ravindra.
Might have just looked to go a little bit too leg side on this occasion, Phillips, instead of going
Order Bob Chapman. What they're trying to do here. Well, they're trying to take the wristies up. You've got to get 200 against them.
तो कला है उनके पास गेंदबाजी की यहां पर अच्छा शॉट सीधा लॉन्ग ऑन के फील्डर के पार कुछ कर नहीं पाए हार्दिक पांड्या थे शायद और जहां सिंगल और डबल से काम चला रहे थे, वो बाउंड्री आ ही गई। खरारा शॉट था। एक बार फिर से लगभग वैसा ही शॉट, और इस बार तो हिले भी नहीं हार्दिक।
Flat bat. We've seen some shots today, but this is quite unique.
Almost a
percent.
Just taking pace off. He might have put that in the gap actually. There were two fielders running. I'm not sure either of them was sprinting particularly. And the ball just rolled off. We're seeing the ground in front of us. It was one. Straight up. Straight up. Hardik Pandya takes another catch. His third today. The experiment with Shivam Dubey has worked. And once
Of 11, it's one.
Another one gone. New Zealand are crumbling here, and that's a big one. Chasing a wide, Rachin Ravindra. They're handing this back to India.
They certainly are, and this is good bowling, clever bowling. Every time it's been in the bat swing.
At number 7. A touch. But they've had some help. And a misfield. Might even get 2 for this misfield. Should do.
Glenn towards the third fielder.
And if he had missed the ball, it would have been called a wide. It was so far away, the left-hander. Very good.
This wasn't very smart batting either, to be perfectly honest. It was there for New Zealand, but gone wide of the man just up inside the circle. It was really well played by Santner in the end.
Just tells you what little margin for error there is. Chakravarti's idea was right, bowling at the pads, trying to cramp the batters.
I don't mind that actually, because they will realise if they can get another one now, and so I think this is a good. It's a bigger ground, this. It's important to test the outfield.
As a bowler, you have some opportunity. It's a contest. Half a hit, you're defeating.
Single for Chapman to end the over. Safe one. Again pushing into a gap. Another 2. Places like in.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, beautifully timed by Santner. My goodness me, that was silky smooth.
Yeah, and Kuldeep Yadav hasn't done too much wrong tonight. He's hardly bowled a bad ball, but that actually slipped out of his hand. Full bizarre.
Another, the rope behind you.
If you've got to stay a little bit deep, so be it. You're
In the ball beautifully. A 17 from 11 ends. Might look to go for 2 again. It hasn't hit the hands. No. Air on. From 2. What are the options from here?
For 18, has bowled only 1. Maybe he.
T20 100 in Raipur. Beautifully bowled. That is the perfect Yorker.
absolutely.
Only be 1, you would imagine there. Yeah. New Zealand slipped below. That's the goal here. Goes wide, gets a single, really well bowled. Really well, 155 for 5.
Over cover for 4. He's manufactured the shot and he's manufactured it really well.
Once again, effortless power. He's got long levers, he's got a lovely languid swing.
Oh, fine. It was a good ball, actually. But he's just dug it out. Oh, Sanju Samson. Wasn't called wide, but you still get the 4.
All the tough overs.
Right, how far has it gone? Fielder there. Goes over. Goes over. Gets the 6. All eyes in the commentary box. Simon Drew does that again, and he finds the gap. And he's told Santler, don't worry about me, I'll give you a 6 and a 4 at the end. 17 came off it. And New Zealand have posted a very good score, 208 for 6 off 20 overs.
Well, it's 209 is what India need. Magnificent venue this here in Raipur. 4-8 on a good batting surface. Another good start.
Worked overtime the ground staff at making shunt to the ground staff, and now, okay, your batters you would expect to be there at the end. But I always, and that brings run rates very much.
If you lose more than 2 wickets or 2 or 3, not a lot of teams can do that.
That's where a good start to kind of form that Abhishek Sharma's in. Sanju also magnificent runs in the first game. Almost 1,200 runs.
They will be burning the midnight oil, New Zealand, and around 5 minutes it seems, but his record is nothing.
And it's a left-hand right-hander can be a wide down the leg side and left-hand combination at the crease, and particularly the new ball difficult to control.
See.
You need that to be pure black in the background. With the cost doesn't matter anymore, Sonny, these days it seems. And of course for Duffy. So
Nicely bowled. Again with Sanju Samson. That
Look to bowl short. They've got a deep square leg because it's
flicks it off his pads, doesn't get the distance. Oh no, that's a big mistake. That is a big mistake.
oh, Sonny. Well, that really did.
Yeah, never easy for the keepers, isn't it? And especially when you've kept in the last game. Here you go with the second ball.
Toe end of the bat, makes no mistake, Rachin Ravindra. And finally, the wicket of Sanju Samson falls.
And the quickest man on the ground is Devon Conway, getting in there. Of the reply at 6 for 1.
Bit of a comeback for Ishan Kish. Eventful first over, 6 for 1. Jacob Duffy, fabulous.
No, he doesn't, but he chips it back to the fielder, and Conway this time will make no mistake. And this is trouble for India. Both the openers back in the pavilion.
Well, he's in the hole.
Out there, Surya Kumar Yadav. And those numbers for Duffy just gets better with the new ball.
There's a fair bit of dew on.
That should be a no ball. And it just gets worse. That's hit to the boundary. So boundary off a no ball. Now followed by a free hit.
They did that during the ODI series as well. Gets really close to the stumps.
Oh, goes down the ground. That's powerfully hit. 4 more.
Very good shot. Was a free hit, all right. So he had.
Ray don't like this, do you, Ian? Oh, that's nicely placed. Should get another boundary here. 18 already with 2 more to go in this over.
And right-hand combination is really.
Oh, that's gone a long way. That's gone a very long way. 24 from that over. India back on track here. 32 for 2 after 3. It's in the air, but in the gap. Will he stop it? Will he get there? No, he won't. Top effort though from the Kiwi skipper. That bit too quick, the ball. Flyer here, Ishan Kishan. Oh, that's a glorious hit. Even Glenn Phillips can't reach that. That races to the boundary.
Swings hard. Has he gone through him? He's having a bit of a nightmare here, folks.
Anti-bowlers, so at least at grounds where...
This is easier though. Another boundary. He's playing a sensational little innings here, Ishan Kishan. 50 comes up for India in the 5th over.
Trying to understand what Santner's tried to do. He's tried to bowl it, the wide one. Tries it, but it's quicker, it's into the surface, and Ishan Kishan has pounced all over it. Brilliant over of batting again. 3 fours off the last 3 deliveries, 54 for 2.
Oh, shot. Timing, placement, just sheer elegance. 50 of the partnership in 28 balls.
And Ishan Kishan has been the principal scorer. That's the first boundary for Surya Kumar Yadav. This is something which...
Just over. It's his day. And he'll get a 50. He'll get a 50 in just 21 balls. The fastest by an Indian in 22. Another left-hander's got one in. Making full use of this field restriction in the last over. And India galloping along. He's 55 of 22.
Yeah, there was a bit of criticism.
He's got a double 100, by the way. 4 more. And he's showing off his entire repertoire.
And also great reading of what each story might offer. Because after the first ball, the natural...
Great striker for the most 4s in this match. Now on the boundary, but well over. He's adjusted his shot because he was charging the spinner. But these are big boundaries and he is hitting with astonishing power. Very light overs. Fielder will watch it sail over. Just dug it in short. The man on the boundary at mid-wicket was in play for a while and then quickly realized that much like every...
Sensible, smart and very nicely done by Surya Kumar Yadav. The 100 of the partnership too is up.
Experience that. That is the experience. He knows at the other end, Ishan Kishan is playing the
outside edge, thick outside edge. And things are only compounding for Zach Foakes.
I can tell you, folks, that Zach Foakes is having a really...
Oh, beautiful. This is such a good shot. This is the Surya Kumar of old. Playing in front, playing through covers. And 17 runs already and 2 more balls left. Take 6. The over pitch isn't working. The short balls aren't working. And Zach Foakes isn't working today for New Zealand.
One thing you can say is that
Duffy had bowled well, especially Matt Henry. Top edge, who wants it? And it's taken. Matt Henry, the catcher. And this fine innings from Ishan Kishan comes to an end. For 3 and 9 points. Brilliant. Oh, I thought it was flying over the boundary. It's been that sort of a night. New Zealand normally very good in the field. They're in this format.
and at a strike rate of 217 plus. 50 of just 23 deliveries for the India skipper. Something that
now after that knock.
That is in his wheelhouse, and that is only going one way, into the stands. Shivam Dube.
it could have been a 6 any ground in the world. The Adelaide ground is probably the longest straight boundary, but that was hit miles.
Clean timing again. Such a fine strike to finish the over. 16 coming up that over. It's 164 for 3 India.
Well, if it's in his arc, it's going to go out of the park.
5. Straight up and long enough into his preferred area. There might be dew on the ground, but in the air it's raining sixes.
Well, there's a lot of people having fun here and enjoying this, but there's 11 players out there and a coaching staff who are a little dismayed about this.
There's a fielder, he won't get there. It just kept veering away from him. And at the moment, I think the batsmen are caught in 2 minds. 4 or 6.
Shivam Dube has enormous power. You know,
is this bat all right? It's better than all right.
he certainly has got a better bat now. Definitely a better bat. Look at the distance it's gone after the previous ball went up in the air.
And then it has been nothing but mayhem. Another long one into the stands. 200 comes up, now 7 required.
There is sometimes
On to win. It's been a run chase to remember, a template to follow, and nothing short of mesmerizing this run chase. As India win by 7 wickets and 28 balls to spare, chasing 209.